In this breaking story, Trump is raging as new receipts just exposed the MAGA China betrayal. What does this mean exactly? Well, when Trump was in China, MAGA was revolting, and we're just finding out about it now. How's it going, everybody? Hunter Avalone here with Occupy Democrats. Welcome back to another video. Don't forget to click that subscribe button if your New Year's resolution is for Donald Trump to leave the White House. And I think several people feel the same way. I mean, if we take a look at Donald Trump's year in review, it's been a nightmare.
Each and every day, President Trump's blatant corruption is on full display. Trump is the most corrupt president in American history, and his is the most corrupt administration in history. He has used the powers of his presidency to line his own pockets and help his friends get government contracts. He sold off access to the White House and increased his own net worth by billions since he took office. He's used the presidential pardon power as a tool to reward his friends and get people to do what he wants, even pardoning a crypto billionaire who was convicted of money laundering. And he has tried to engineer a scheme to have the Department of Justice pay him $230 million. That's right, Trump wants you, the taxpayers, to gift him $250 million. Since being elected to his second term, Trump and his family have received $1.8 billion worth of cash and gifts. Republicans' response to this clear conflict of interest and abuse of power? Nothing. This is a government run by the crooks, for the crooks, and Trump and his billionaire friends are enriching themselves every step of the way.
And one of the best moments of 2025 is definitely when this group of women confronted Donald Trump's administration.
Yeah, happy to see you. Enjoy your dinner. Thank you.
Here's to far more bravery just like that in 2026. And even billionaires are waking up to the fact that single-payer healthcare is absolutely a necessity.
Bernie Sanders was right. We need single-payer healthcare. In 2019, I didn't think we needed single-payer healthcare. And I thought we could bend the curve of healthcare inflation by using more information technology, more private sector expertise, that these smarty pants from the business world would bring down the cost. Boy, was I wrong, and boy, was Bernie right. I've looked at the data. We don't have a choice. For us to provide healthcare to everybody who needs it, we've got to go to single payer.
But now Trump is raging as new receipts have exposed how MAGA betrayed him during his China trip. Take a look at this. Donald Trump's China trip may be long over. It happened back in October. But we're only now learning just how badly it blew up the Republican Party back home. According to a new report, Trump was completely blindsided after his overseas tour quietly triggered a major GOP revolt, one that cost Republicans potential House seats and exposed deep fractures inside the party. At the center of the chaos was Ohio. While Trump was abroad pushing Republicans to aggressively redraw congressional maps nationwide, Ohio was already required by law to redraw its map after the GOP's earlier gerrymander failed to win bipartisan approval. But instead of squeezing out more Democratic seats, something Trump and hardline allies expected, Ohio Republicans suddenly cut a deal with Democrats, agreeing to a far more modest map that largely preserved Democratic power. That compromise didn't just disappoint national Republicans, it infuriated them. Behind the scenes, party officials were stunned. Some saw it as a betrayal, others feared it would spark a full-blown MAGA revolt against establishment Republicans who negotiated the deal. This all unfolded while Trump and his top advisors were out of the country on a multi-day Asia tour that included meetings in South Korea and China. By the time the White House was alerted, it was already the 11th hour, and Trump was literally in meetings overseas as the deal went public. Sources close to the party say if Trump had been in the US and paying attention, the deal likely would have been killed immediately. Instead, Trump's absence allowed the compromise to stand, costing Republicans what many believed were 2 easy House seats and igniting fury among MAGA hardliners who saw the moment as yet another example of party leadership folding. Thanks so much for watching. Please click that like button and subscribe to Occupy Democrats so that you can stay informed and help us stop Donald Trump.